Hello, everybody. My name is Lachara, and this is WWE 2K23 GM Mode Episode 3. We are 10 shows in. We have had two PLEs, and I have had two really good PLEs. Going into each PLE, I was in third place. I came out of the PLE in first place both times. It's really tight, though, amongst the top three. Uh, yeah. Raw is behind, but NXT 2.0 and WCW and I are super tight together. So I have a lot going on. First, I've promised Rhea Ripley an Iron Man match within the next 2 weeks. We can probably put that on this week. But let's just take a peek here. So we have to ensure my least popular cruiser is in a match this week, which I think is Apollo Crews, but that should be doable. For shakeups, I have giant superstars lose more stamina for matches but increase the popularity of all superstars. Okay, so be good if I can. It's going to be hard because of the stamina thing, but if I can get them in triple threat and four-way matches, that'll be really good. Or tag team matches. I've also promised Miz a role switch within the next 3 weeks. That one's going to be a little trickier. And I've promised that Aziz that his next fight wouldn't be against JD McDonough. So I could probably put him against Cruz at least, if not a four-way match this week. Right? No other promises. Yeah, so there's like 4 things I need to do. Although the Rhea thing and the Miz thing don't need to be this week. So Miz, well, let's look at Miz here. Miz is currently feuding with Cody Rhodes. It's only level 1. So that kind of sucks because Miz wants to be flipped the face. Good guy for those who don't watch wrestling. But I can do that. It just means I could do. So I have 3 weeks to do this. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna do a call out this week. So Miz will call out Cody. That should get it up to rivalry level 2. And then next week, I'll put them in a submission match together, which will end the feud and should be a decent enough match. Then the week after that, I can have him role swap, right? All right, so Rhea wants to be in a last man standing match. She has a feud with Zia Lee. Neither of them have a lot of stamina, so after this, they'll have to rest, but that should be a decent main event. And now we need Aziz. So Aziz wants to wrestle somebody other than McDonough. So we could do Aziz, Cruz. Who has stamina? Chester has a bunch of stamina. And we could put. I can't put him in. I could put Tozawa in there. He has 66 stamina. That's a decent amount. That should be good. All right, now what am I going to do for the other 2 slots is the question. Who has stamina? Well, McDonough has a lot of stamina. We could do Ivar versus Rollins. I could do Shotzi versus Dewdrop. Actually, let's do Matrix and Zoe Stark for sure. Because they have a level 2 rivalry, and they're both 29. They're both 100 stamina, right? But probably just normal for them, I would say. Unless I want to do a specialty match and I could have that lead off and I could put the 4-way somewhere else. Yeah, let's do that. Let's put this. Let's do. Want to do a Hell in a Cell? Can I afford to do a Hell in a Cell for them? Let's see here. Let's see how much this show's going to cost me to put on. Yeah, we'll be fine. All right, so then we'll put the 4-way here. I wish there was like an option to just swap 2 matches on the card. You know what I mean? Rather than having to set them both up twice. And we had and him because they have decent amounts of stamina. All right, and then we could do Ivar and Rollins or Shotzi and Dewdrop. Let's do Shotzi and Dewdrop because neither of them have great mic skills. I can get the Rollins feud up by mic or by promo, right? And He can call out Chester. I need to get LA Knight needs a feud. Who did he just feud with? Kaiser, right? I think. No, it wasn't Kaiser. Who did I? Jay? No, Tozawa. It was Tozawa. It was. I'm pretty. Yes, rivalry and cooldown. All right, so we could feud with Jay, or we could feud. Kaiser already has a feud. Yeah, so it's gonna be Jay. Yeah, that'll be good. This should be a decent show. I'm hoping. And let's see here. So, oh no, don't buy that. We can throw Cody into the health spa, right? That way he comes back strong next week for his match with Miz, which will be a submission match because that takes a decent amount of stamina, right? We did not meet book 2, level 2 or higher rivals. I don't have a lot of level 2 or higher rivalries right now. Just realized I have 3 women's matches. That's kind of interesting and cool. All right, so hopefully this goes up to a level 3 rivalry. Should be a 4-star match, I would imagine. 3.5, I'll take it. I'll take 3.5. Okay, hopefully that's level 2, so we can do a submission match and end that next week, and then we can flip Miz over to face. Okay, Dewdrop wins, 2.5 stars. Rivalry did not go up, so that one was kind of a dud. That rivalry grows. Hopefully, we get a rivalry out of this. Z is 1, 2 stars, no rivalry. Okay, so the mid card has been a bust, but as long as this is good. I mean, last man standing is for specialty, which helps. What? 2 stars? Well, I mean, it's fine because the match before was only 2 stars, but I was expecting much more from her specialty match. Right? Like, I'm not crazy to think that, right? All right, so, I mean, they say good booking, but the main event was pretty stinky. I mean, it's a bruiser against a fighter. They had a rivalry. I know it was only level 1. The performance. So that everything else you can control except the performance. It's like random, right? It's just a random element, and they got a half star for performance. So that obviously hurt it a lot, right? And yeah, and I don't know if I got credit for her being good at last man standing matches. Maybe I didn't. No rivalries. Yeah, would have been nice to get a rivalry out of this. It would have been nice if the rivalry had developed more here. Like 1.5 star performance there, 3-star performance there. 3, you know what I mean? So yeah, it's random. All right, so what about everybody else? Bliss and Lynch was a good 4-star opener. That's a level 4 feud now. The fans are tired of R-Truth against Julius Creed. 4-star random performance, right? And 3.5 star. Yeah, so it's random. Vince is feuding with Dexter Loomis because of course, and they had a fatal 4-way. Roman, Jimmy Uso, Noam Dar, and Edge. Charity promo. People are tired of Damian Priest and Roman, and Liv with a self promo. Oh, Rousey and Belair. Oh, Belair's hurt for 5 weeks though, so that feud's on the back burner. Tag team match here: Braun Breaker and Otis against Shinsuke Nakamura and Johnny Gargano. That's a level 2 rivalry now. Carmella and Chyna. And so yeah, it's a pretty mediocre card. So this was actually their best match. Oh, I guess this was 3.5 as well. This one here. So they had 2 male tag team matches. Ciampa and Corbin against Orton and McIntyre. Okay, that's interesting. Fans have been tired of this rivalry for a while. Veer and Mustafa Ali, Nikki Bella with the self promo. And then we got Eric and whoever that person is against Creed and Balor. Interesting. Tag teams. Natalia versus Carolina Reaper. Not a very good match. 1.5 stars. Logan Paul and Elias. Not a very good match. 2 stars. Gunter versus Trent Shaw. Well, that's a very boring name. I apologize to anybody named Trent Shaw out there. Ooh, Donna Matrix is such a natural at Hell in the Cell matches. Need to see this more often. That's good. That's good news. All right, so 38,000 fans. We made money. That's important, actually. 57,000 fans. We got kind of smoked by Raw there, and they have more money. Okay, and 2.0, they did beat us in fans, but only marginally. And WCW, about the same as me. So that's good. I got the Health Spa 3. Probably put somebody in that this week, I imagine. We'll see. We'll see how everybody's doing here. All right. Tozawa wants to fight Aziz. I mean, I'll do it, but their styles don't mesh, so it's not going to be a good match. All right. Donna Matrix wants to team up with Charlotte Flair. Okay. That can probably be arranged. I think we can do that. Wait. Oh, I did Last Man Standing. It was supposed to be Iron Man. Ah, crap. All right, does she have the stamina to do another one? 47. Sheila might get hurt if we do it again. Iron Man. Not Last Man Standing. All right, do we have... Okay, pre-match physio. Let's hit Zealy with some pre-match physio. Reduces the chances she will be injured. We will put one, if not both of them, in the spa after this week. I might buy one of these injury rehab cards. I'll see how much money I have after booking the show. All right, so what else do we need? Okay, so we need to do a submission match. So the only way to end, there's 2 ways to end a rivalry. You have a level 4 rivalry at a PLE, ends the rivalry. Sometimes a level 3 rivalry or even level 2 at a PLE will also end the rivalry. Not always. Level 4 will always end it. The only way to end it outside of a PLE is a submission match. Right? Because I'm switching Miz to face, I don't want to have a face-on-face matchup. Right? So we're just going to set them up for that. I got to rest my female tag champs this week. Who are my female tag champs? Doudrop and Shotzi. Okay. So, Donna Matrix wants to go with Charlotte Flair against... Yes, it's going to have to be Zoe Stark and Cora Cut. It's really all we have left. I guess we could put Doudrop in there. Oh, but... See, I'm kind of screwed now, right? Rest my female tag champs. Rhea Ripley's my tag champ. So I need to fail one of these. So what's this one? Free advertising booking. That's an okay card, but it's not crazy good. Okay, Tozawa wants to wrestle Aziz again. So I guess we can put that in here. It's going to be a bad match. We know that. Where's Tozawa? Right there. Let's do a run-in. McDonough can run in against Aziz. And, okay, so what other feuds can we build? Let's build that one. Let's build that one. And by that one, I mean Rollins and Ivar and LA Knight and Jey Uso. Shotzi and Doudrop, I guess we can try to build through promos. All right, so 131,000. So I don't have a whole lot of money left because we're putting on 2 specialty matches this week. Most injuries are either 3 or 5 weeks from what I've seen. So the injury rehab one, I don't know how much that even really helps. Injury rehab 3, though, I already have one of those. Let's just get the injury rehab one. And does anybody want to go to the health spa right now? No. Okay, so we're in decent shape here. I mean, I could make this a fatal 4-way again, probably, right? Actually, so I have guys that aren't doing anything. Like you have 82 stamina, you have 81, you have 79, you have 87. Is this the exact same fatal 4-way as last week? I feel like this is the exact same one, isn't it? It was slightly different last week. Yeah, you know what? That's fine. They should get it. Everybody except Z should get 5 popularity, right? Because they're in a match with a giant. Pretty sure that's how that works. We got all our optional bonuses. So I just want to talk about these optional bonuses. So you can see them on the right there, bottom right. So if I have two level 2 or higher rivalries, which I do, book superstars with greater than 2 star power gain 2 popularity, and it's plus 9% show quality. Now I assume this building has base 8% show quality. I'm assuming it just takes the 8 to 9. Or, well, actually makes it. Is it that, or does it go to plus 17? I think it might go to plus 17. This one, book superstars with less than 2 star power gain 1 morale. I'm not sure how many less than or equal to. Both, actually, people with exactly 2 star power would get 2 popularity and 1 morale. And book superstars with greater or equal to 3 star power gain 1 morale. And let's just quickly look at my roster here. Oh, wow. 5 star. 5 star. 5 star. So I don't know. Do I have anybody with less than 2 star power? Yes, my jobbers that I picked up. Everybody else has a bunch. So yeah. Okay, anyway. Let's do the show here. I'm hoping this is a little better than last week. No titles on the line. Again, I haven't had any titles on the line yet. This episode, I should probably do that. Okay, Cody Rhodes, rivalry complete, 3 stars. I was hoping for a little more than that, to be honest. But I'll take it. Okay, that one's up to level 3. Simulate this one. Simulate this one. 2 stars. I wasn't expecting much else. Okay, that rivalry grows. Okay, hopefully we can get a rivalry grow out of this one. I'm not expecting much from the actual match. Oh, 3 stars. Okay. Didn't appear to be Rams. Okay, that rivalry grows. That's good. And this one. So hopefully nobody gets injured here. PLE with the win. 3.5 stars. That rivalry grows. All right. That was okay. Better than my last couple, I think. Not amazing, though. Yeah, good booking. Raw and NXT had really good main events. My mid card was about equal to the other. Actually, Raw had a good mid card. WCW had a bad mid card, but it had a decent opener and a decent main event. Nobody really had good openers this week, actually. Surprisingly. Noam Dar and Damian Priest did not get it done. But Alexa Bliss and Becky Lynch in a cage did get it done. Vince and Roman, well, that feud does not exist in real life. This is a 2.0. So who's the main event? Ooh, tag match. A TLC tag match between Braun and Otis against Shinsuke and Gargano. Okay. And who was the Raw main event? Oh, yeah. Alexa and Becky in the cage. So Ivar and Finn for the title. It was a 4-star match, but these mid-card matches were not good. The opener was just okay. All right, I'm okay with that. All right, so Charlotte and Donna work really well as a tag team. Rhea is such a natural at Iron Man matches. Yeah, Iron Man, Luch, not last woman standing. All right, so 46,000 fans, made a bit of money. That's good. See how everybody else did. 44,000 fans, they made a bit of money. Mr. McMahon is perfect for tables matches. Put him in another one, they say. We're ahead of them. Okay, they're about the same. So, I mean, everybody was in the 40,000, so there's not a lot of separation this week, but at least I didn't fall further behind. All right, so I got a trophy. Revenue tier 1. I've earned $1.5 million in lifetime revenue. And I'd say they, Sonya and Xavier 2.0 and WCW respectively, also hit that trophy, I would say, this week. So I'm ahead in fans. But even if I wasn't, I would be ahead because I have 2 trophies. But I am still ahead in fans. I'm hanging on. All right. Don and Flair are good. What does Chester want? Crowd still loved us even though we didn't get to win. All right. Chester wants to get a win. All right. Do I have the card that I can guarantee a win? Yes, I have one. I want to waste it on Chester's match. All right, so Health Spa. Who needs to go to the Health Spa? Zealy needs to go to the Health Spa. She has 17 stamina. How's Rhea's? It's probably pretty low. 24, yeah. So we'll send Zealy to the Health Spa, the good one, and then don't we have a less good version somewhere? Yes, we will send Rhea to the slightly less good one. Because we need them ready for the PLE. Have what? Oh, I still have 2 shows. I was thinking this was the go home show. Go home show is the show immediately before PLE. All right, so I need. Who's my champion? Wait, who's my men's champion? That's the mid card belt. Ivar is my champion, apparently. How's their stamina? 91, 71. So we can put them in something fancy, like an Extreme Rules, maybe, for the title. That'll be a good main event. And then, what do we want for our opener? We could do McDonough and Aziz now because they wanted to be a part, and they were, or Aziz wanted to be a part specifically. We'll just do normal because we don't want Aziz to lose too much stamina. Maybe that's not a good opener then because that's only going to be mediocre probably. Women's tag titles? No, Zealy needs to rest. Or cut. It's not feuding with anyone. She just feuded with Charlotte. Yeah, I haven't done a good job with my women this this stretch. I mean, I have some feuds, but all right, let's do a fatal 4-way here with her and her. Oh, it would be like all specialists does not make for a good match though. And Cora and Charlotte's rivalries on cooldown. That's fine. All right, we're gonna. Yeah, I don't think that's gonna be a very good match. And that one. And maybe him and Uso. How's their stamina? Yeah, that'd be fine. Another title. Actually, that's probably better as the opener since the title's on the line, right? Maybe a tables match just for a little extra spice. We got a 4-way normal. Actually, we could put Dewdrop in instead. We could go Dewdrop, Zoe. Yeah, let's. Yeah, Zoe, and then we can go. And Shotzi. That makes for a better match. And then Dominatrix can try to interfere and build that rivalry with Dewdrop. Yeah, that's better. All right, and then role change for the Miz, as promised, buddy. I got you. And then Charlotte. Okay, so Charlotte doesn't have a feud right now. Wait, Chester has 5 promo skill. Did not. Did I know that? Was I aware of that? All right, so who I want? Charlotte just feud with Orcott. So that's on cooldown. So let's call out Zoe Stark. That will be for next PLE cycle, right? But it should be okay. All right, so pretty relatively cheap show. Stamina seems to be fine. We got the role change. I think that's the only promise. Oh, I didn't even realize it, but I did that goal. Yeah, promise the Miz. Chester. Oh, Chester demanded that he win. Does it have to be this week or is it just his next match? Okay, I got to remember that when I do book Chester in a match, which will be next week against Ludwig. I just went Lud. I just removed the middle of each of his name or parts of each of his name. Anyway, all right, let's do the show here. I'm thinking this will be the best one. Although that women's 4-way might be mediocre. Let's see. All right, so Jay is now my mid-card title holder. Miz is now a good guy. This rivalry hopefully will grow. JD gets a boost of popularity because he was in there with the Giant. 3.5 stars. That's a really good mid-card match. Okay, their rivalry grows. Nice. See how this one does. 3 stars. I'll take it. No rivalries grew, though. That's kind of disappointing. And see, it said it went from level 1 to level 2, but they didn't have a rivalry going in, so I don't think anything actually happened there. And for the title, is it bad that I forgot that Ivar was my world champ? Well, doesn't matter because he's not anymore. 4.5 star classic. All right, so this is definitely the best show I put on. And next show is probably going to be just fair though because it's the go home show, and I want to make sure everybody's healthy going into the PLE. But yeah, so 2.0 had a pretty good show as well. Raw had a rough opener. WCW was okay, but just okay. Oh wow, I only got good booking for that. I thought I'd get amazing. I guess maybe my total star value wasn't quite high enough. So to get good booking, you just got to basically have your opener and your main event be better than the mid cards, right? For amazing booking, you need that, and you need like your total stars to be like a certain height, I guess you could say. So yeah, they had a poor opener. Loomis and McMahon wasn't it. Mid card was solid. Liv and Tamina, Julius and Truth, Roman and Priest. The fans are tired of that rivalry, but it was still a 4-star match. And then 2.0 had a good opener. Ronda and China. If only we could see that in real life, right? And tag team match was good. This mid card match was just okay. And then Carmella and Molly Holly in Hell in a Cell was decent, 3.5 stars. WCW, the mid card was bad. Carmelo and Gunther, you'd think that'd be a good match. Ooh, Gunther got hurt for 5 weeks. That's too bad. Tear in my eye. Natalia versus Carolina Reaper here was another 2-star stinker. Triple threat to open was okay, 3 stars. And the main event was also triple threat. It was okay. I think I had the best week this week. 55,000, and I made lots of money. That's good. Good. I'm feeling good here. Well, they gained 50,000. I mean, what? 56? Oh, I guess they had the 5,000 promo. Wow. Okay. I thought I had a good week. I thought I beat what? WCW 63,000. How? Why? Oh, see how the fan retention rate says 1.00? They must have used the card that they retain more fans. And that's fine. All right, so I can now veto their most popular superstar at next week's show. So we're going to use that on. I was going to say who's in second. I mean, they're pretty. Yeah, second and third, 2.0 and WCW are super tight to each other and to me. Like Raw is a bit behind, but still within striking distance. So I'm going to use this card on Sonya, I think. Cora wants to be in a match with Flair. Didn't you just feud last cycle? Make it happen the next 3 weeks. Oh, I can do it after the PLE when their rivalry won't be on cooldown anymore. Uh-oh. Doudrop wants some money or she's going to leave. She only wants 50K. We can give her 50K. It's when it's 100K that I'm a little hesitant. All right, so major increase to her morale. So she's good. She's not going anywhere. Okay, we have to have an extreme rules match. Well, we don't have to. It sure that you retain most of your fans this week. That's a good card. So this completely depends on who has a lot of stamina. All right, so McDonough has a lot, but Aziz doesn't. Okay, Tozawa has a lot, but he's not feuding with anybody. Paulo Cruz has a lot, but he's not feuding with anybody. Cora has a lot. I know I sound like a broken record. Okay, Chester and Kaiser. What kind of match did they want? Extreme Rules. One-on-one, Extreme Rules. No titles. Okay. Let's do women's titles because we haven't done that in a really long time. Against who against though? I guess Ripley or Zia and Doudrop because they technically have a feud. The only problem is Zia and Ripley. If I do this, they're going to be low stamina for the PLE. That I think it'll be okay. We could do McDonough and Aziz, or we could do. Let's definitely do Matrix and Stark. Build that feud hopefully to level 4. And then maybe start a feud between Tozawa and Cody Rhodes. We already did Tozawa and LA Knight. So LA Knight's going to call out Uso, see if we can get that up to 4. He's JD going to call out Z, see if we can get that up to level 4. And okay, so somebody's who can the Miz call out? Apollo Cruz. See if we can get a few going there. Maybe for like next cycle. All right, so we got the Extreme Rules. I think I've hit on. I do have the promise for Cut and Flair. Oh, Chester needs to win. That's right too. Chester is wrestling, right? Yes. All right, so let's make sure Chester wins his match. Where are you at, Chester? Chester the Molester. All right, so he will win. So that'll make him happy. Raises morale, but it's really expensive. Help spa 1. 6 extra stamina. Yeah, maybe. I don't know. Contract negotiation. Yeah. How are we doing for these goals? What do we still have to do? We need 3 more Hell in a Cell matches. We'll make sure we have one at the pay-per-view. We need to flip 1 more person. We need to promote another free agent superstar, but we need an item for that. So that one might not happen. But you really just need to make sure you do 5 of these. It's nice to do them all, but it's definitely not necessary. All right. This is probably going to be just fair, but it's not going to be terrible. But I do think I'm fixing to have a pretty good pay-per-view, which is the important thing, right? All right, so everybody except Doudrop should get a boost in popularity from this match as well, which is nice. Okay, their feud's up to level 4. Hopefully their feud also goes up to level 4. Did, okay, only 2.5 stars, but I mean, it was normal. It's fine. Okay, their feud's level 4. Are they developing a rivalry? It looks like they are. Yep, only 2-star match, but hey, that's okay. The main event should be good. Okay, why does it say level 4? They don't have a rivalry. I think it's hard to have two separate rivalries unless one of them's tag team, it seems. Is it even possible to have two separate rivalries for one person? That was only 3 stars. That's a little disappointing, if I'm being honest. I was expecting more out of that. Maybe it's not possible to have two. I'm trying to think now, if all the time I've played this in the last week, have I ever seen somebody have two separate rivalries that are both like 1v1 rivalries? I don't think it is. Raw had a banger of a show. Yeah, I don't think it is. It's possible to have a one-on-one and a tag team rivalry. I don't know, maybe it is. Let me know in the comments if you know. I'm not sure. Yeah, WCW was a terrible show. 2.0 had a solid show. About the same. 2.0's was about equivalent to mine, a little bit worse than mine. So basically, I had at worst the second best show. Well, Raw definitely beat me, but I definitely beat 2.0 in WCW. All right, so what did Raw have? Okay, Fatal 4-Way with Priest and Reigns. They're tired of the rivalry, but it is a level 4 rivalry. And Jimmy Uso and Shanky. I haven't seen much of Shanky. Was he hurt, I wonder? Then Tamina and Morgan. That's a developing rivalry. Noam Dar and Edge. I don't know, Noam Dar never seems to have high-profile matches. Then a triple threat. Dexter Lumis. I'm laughing. I'm picturing this triple threat match in real life. And obviously not Vince at his current age. Like, picture Vince from 20 years ago with, like, current Dexter Lumis and, I mean, either current R-Truth or 10-year-old R-Truth. Either way, it's a funny match to envision, right? For the wrestling fans out there. Oh, R-Truth is out for 4 weeks. I think in real life, R-Truth is hurt right now, too. 2.0 had a good opener, Ronda and Molly Holly. And then this triple threat was bad. I'd like to see it in real life. Ciampa, Braun Breaker, and Drew McIntyre. They had an Extreme Rules match between Randy Orton and MVP, and a triple threat of Gargano, Otis, and Baron Corbin, or Happy Corbin, whatever. It was a decent main event. WCW had a stinker. The main event was 2.5 stars, was the best one, and it was Finn Balor versus Adrian Williams. This was 2 stars. Oh man, this was a WCW is struggling right now. Struggling. All right, so I got 48,000. Made a bunch of money, so that's good. I can make sure I can put on a good show here. 58,000 for Raw. Man, that's more than I expected. Okay. I guess they had a good show. At 2.0 was a bit of a stinker. WCW was definitely a stinker. Well, that's interesting, though, because Raw's in last. So Raw Raw got a lot closer to third and second. And to me. But, yeah, this is close. This is the closest I think trying to think of my different runs. Like, I've had ones where, like, the top 2 were close with the top 3. But as of right now, this is the closest I've seen from 1 all the way to 4. Right? And I mean, I could be crazy there, but all right. So double the price of power cards. Okay. Okay. Apollo Cruz's contract is up. 60K. We can do that. We can keep you around for 60K. Okay. Power cards are more expensive. Okay. Chester wants to be on the PLE. You're going to be on the PLE. Donna Matrix. Let me guess. You want to be in the main event? Yeah. Okay, so Don Matrix wants to be in the main event. I'm going to do it, but yeah. I mean, she does have a decent rivalry going with Zoe, I think. It is level 4. They do have some stamina. Let's go Hell in the Cell. No title on the line. Okay. They want a run-in against one of my champions. Okay. Women's tag team titles. We'll put that maybe here. Because it's just going to be a normal match. I feel like their stamina levels on Rhea and Zia is too low to have them in any kind of special match. All right, so the opener, McDonough and Aziz probably. I mean, we got a couple options. No, let's do Rollins and Ivar because that's for the title. And let's do a submission match. Blow this one off with a bang. Then this one we'll do McDonough and Aziz. We'll go TLC. I don't think I know either one of their specialties, right? Aziz and McDonough. We don't know, and we don't know. Okay, so I feel like let's do something we haven't really done much of, like TLC. I could do Backstage Brawl, but it's expensive. Let's go TLC for now. Actually, let's see what it's going to cost to book the show. Because we got to unlock this, and it costs 50K. We'll unlock that. Okay, so 170,000 right now. Yeah, let's just leave that at TLC, I think. I'm trying to think what's going to be the worst match of the ones I'm booking. Yes, but if I put him in, I guess I can make this a fatal four-way maybe. And I could also throw in him and him. Oh yeah, and I need a book interference against one of my champions. All right, so maybe who doesn't have anything? Maybe Miz can feud with Seth. Now that Miz is flopped to the other side. All right, so okay, you can call out Tozawa. You can call out Court Cut. No, the rivalry's still on cooldown. So let's just do a self promo. Charlotte, get her some more popularity. Now let's do a couple charity promos here. Court Cut can do a charity promo. Wait, can Apollo call somebody out? Apollo's. Wait, is Apollo special? No, Apollo's a cruiser. So he can call out Ivar or Z's. Do try that. He only has 2 promo skills. Probably going to fail. But can we meet all our optional bonuses? Oh, what's the branded? What's the branded bonus here? So, okay, last man standing gets a bonus. So let's try that. That'll make that a better match. My only concern is this is going to be better than this, but I think it'll be fine. I'm curious what's going to happen to the rivalries. Like, there's 2 level 4 rivalries in there. Or no, there's level 4 and level 3. I wonder what's going to happen there. This should be good, though, I think. We'll look at the power cards, but they're double cost, so I'm probably not going to buy any. I mean, maybe fixed match. But I don't have a lot of money to throw around right now. So let's just do this. We'll see if I can once again put on the best PLE. I have the first 2 times. This match I expect to be a banger. Probably the best match on the card, honestly. Yep, 4.5 stars. All right, that rivalry grows. What do we got going on here? Is this rivalry going to grow? Is Zeely going to get hurt? Ooh, rivalry complete. Nice. Another 4.5 stars. That's a better match than I thought it was going to be. Charlotte gains 1 popularity. This match might be good too, actually. Because they have a level 4 rivalry. Yep, 4 stars. Good. So far, it's been a pretty good show. It's just these last 2 matches are what I'm concerned about. If I'm being honest. LA Knight with the win. 3.5 stars. Okay, that's good. That's fine. Rivalry complete. But what happened to the other rivalry? Oh yeah, you can't call. I just said you can't have them all. Anyway, I'm being dumb. That call out was a waste of $3,000 and some stamina. All right, so hopefully this is better than the Fatal 4-Way that right before it was. 4.5 stars. Look at that. Good job, Dominatrix and Zoe Stark. You did better than I thought you would. right, so that was a pretty good show. So they have. Okay, um, I'm not expecting much from this. There's no tag match and there's no women's match, which automatically hurts your overall score, right? No tag match here. I don't know. I find they don't put the AI doesn't put tag matches on their PLEs very often. It seems. All right, so I had the best show. I'm pretty sure. Um, oh my god, WCW had a good main event, but the rest of it was pretty crappy. I would say Raw had the next best show, maybe 2.0, but see, 2.0 is gonna hurt because its opener wasn't as good as its next match, right? Yeah, so I got a lot of rivalries complete. I don't know how many I'm really going to have going into the next one. So yeah, Raw opener was good. Oh, there we go. Noam Dar had a good match. Loomis and McMahon was good. Oh, hey, look at that. Reigns and Damian Priest rivalry is finally over. But yeah, this Hogan and um, what's his name? Riddick Moss match was pretty bad. And then we had, so this is 2.0. Their best match was the one in the middle. Oh, this rivalry. I feel like this rivalry's been going on for like all three episodes. Mustafa Ali and Veer, that's over. Uh, Other than that, though, everything else was decent, I guess. They didn't have any stinkers. They had just solid matches. So 2.0 had a pretty good one. WCW had a good main event. Elias and Shelton Benjamin in a backstage brawl. But other than that, 1.5 stars, 2.5 stars, 1 star, 2.5 stars. That's not good for a PLE, man. Like at all. Yeah, so Raw had a pretty good show. I think I had the best one though. 155,000. We'll see. I lost a bit of money, so money's going to be a little tight early on in next episode. We got enough. We got enough to work with. 125,000. Okay, so we did better than them, and I think they had the best show of the three AIs. 17,000. Yep, sounds about right. And 98,000. I mean, it was bad. It was a stinker, right? The main event was good, and the rest of the show was garbage, like garbage. Right. Oh, I forgot. I forgot to use that card against somebody, didn't I? Oh well, I have lots of cards to use against people. I got a bit of a cushion now. I feel right. Yeah, Raw didn't. No, wait, it was Raw. It was WCW that had the really bad show. Yeah, Xavier fell off, right? Like him and Sonya were super close. Now they're not. All right, so what do we got for a shakeup here? All right, so reduce 2 of my rivalries by 1 level. So basically, I have like no rivalries right now. That's not good. Oh, Mrs. Contract is up. That's also not good. 86K. All right, I'm going to use. So basically, if you do the second option, he leaves. If you do this one, you keep him at the price he said. You can come back with the price, and in my experience, they will take it, but they get a morale hit, right? This one here, basically, you use the card you have to extend a free agent contract. So I'm going to use that. I'm just going to stretch it a little bit, see if I can make some money. Okay, so Chester's happy that he get put on the PLE, so his morale should go up. It did. Rollins wants to go against Miz within the next 3 weeks. I can do that, Seth. And I also need to put Charlotte and Cora Cut together this week. All right, so we got tag team rivalries have a chance to gain 2 levels instead of 1. That seems good. That's for the rest of the season. Well, they're all for the rest of the season. Using at least 1 fighter in a match increases its quality. That's good. I only have like a couple of fighters though. 3, I think. Tozawa, Zeali, and maybe I only have 2. And gain 10,000 fans, but lose 30,000 whenever a rivalry is resolved. Money's a little too tight to take that one, I think. Tag team rivalries. Yeah, maybe this one because I don't have a lot of existing tag team rivalries right now because I think the women's rivalry just ended. So let's try that. They only last till the end of the season anyway. But that's going to do it for this episode. Hopefully you enjoyed it. If you did, hit that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already. Most importantly, be good to each other. Have a great day. And I'll see you in the next one.